question?
Huh? No. Can I ask which camp y'all affiliated with? Which camp are y'all affiliated with? You're not a camp?
We just follow the book when they were children of Israel.
Okay.
Okay. The way it's meant to be done. And we know that we're the children of the covenant.
Uh-huh.
And we know that we return to him, we got to return to his covenant.
So you believe in Jesus Christ?
Well, not the name,
uh-huh.
but the son, yes.
Okay. So when you say son, what do you mean?
Yeshua.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So do you believe that he's the son of God?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you believe that he's God?
He's not God.
So he's not God? Do you believe that he always existed?
Always.
Uh-huh.
But not that name, though. Not that name.
Okay. Well, I'll go with the name. I'm just saying if he's the son. So you believe John 1:1? Yeah, I believe it.
I'll let you talk to these guys here.
Oh, okay.
How y'all doing?
Oh, fine.
It's been a
Yeah.
while since we seen y'all.
Yeah. I think last time we was over on the corner. Yeah. I think y'all said y'all were gonna call, but we didn't get a call. Probably busy and.
It was exactly that. We had so many different events going on,
Uh-huh.
and so I was just looking for the guy Shofar who gave his number to. Like, man, he's gonna be back in a few minutes.
I got another card there with the number on that. Yes, I was just asking a question about.
Got them video shades.
Yeah. You're right. And so I was just asking the question about Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who we call Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And I was asking, the first question I asked was, did he believe that he was the Son of God? Mm-hmm. And then based on John 1:1, do you believe that he is God, the second person of the Godhead?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What will be the difference?
Okay.
Well, so it's speaking to his deity. So we'd ask him, do you believe that he is actually God?
Right.
Because if he's the Son of God,
yeah, I believe that he is the Son of the Most High. There's only one. There's the Most High who sits upon a throne.
Uh-huh.
He organizes everything. You know, just like you said, John 1:1. By him all things was made, but he was the one that said, "Let there be light." He was the one that created him in the first place. You know.
so then, if you're saying that he created him, then he can't be God. God is not created.
Let me be specific.
Okay.
Yahweh, the Most High, the one who sits upon the throne, created his Son, who you call Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You got a verse for that?
Yeah, you got a scripture for that?
So,
I'm just asking, because if he created, we like to see that scripture.
Yeah,
I got you.
we strictly biblical. I just,
Strictly biblical.
no, I'm just saying that
Definitely
in
by the Bible.
reasoning scriptures, right.
Yeah, give him his Bible.
Uh-huh.
So, we already know that it's going to be like a chess match for scriptures.
No,
because we about to
we
go
just,
anyway.
we yeah,
just
right.
I get that, but it's always like that. Let's just be straight up. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I asked for scripture, because one thing about it, if it say ABC on the page, it's kind of hard for me to disagree with ABC.
I get that.
Right.
And the thing with that too is
at the right hand.
hold on. The thing with that too is whenever I engage anybody on this level, we have to agree to let truth prevail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have a dialogue just to have a dialogue. He won, I won, this, that, and the other.
Right.
It's all about the truth.
Yeah,
right.
If it's going to be like that, then...
Well, see, that's why I say I don't debate scripture. I'll reason scripture, but I don't debate scripture.
I got you. And that's where I'm at with it, too. Because, truthfully honest, my whole life that got me on up to this point was the fact that somebody first presented something to me that I didn't know was there, and I looked at it and I said, dang, that may be right. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my understanding on the back burner just to sit back and see if this is right or wrong.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm willing to do that with y'all,
Right.
like I am with everybody. But if it's just going to be one of those back and forth things or this, that, you know, look, peace
I'm
to
waiting to
you,
agree with that
you're my
scripture.
brother,
I'm waiting to agree with that.
and-
It doesn't matter to me, just
I
waiting to
get
agree
that.
with that scripture.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is before we open up any scriptures, if it's going to be anything like that, all respect due.
Decent in order. I got you.
Like, you know,
But I
let's
got
go ahead and talk to people who don't know.
Right.
And then we can set up, again,
Right,
something
right.
on the sideline for us,
Right.
because the whole purpose for us being out here
Right.
is for the people that don't know.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
People
right.
that are looking for questions. So the people that feel as if they do have some questions and all that, look, we can sit back and we can reason. You know what I'm saying? But the reason and the purpose why we are out here today is to reach the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So before we go and get into any of that, I just want to make sure that we can agree to all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I
Because-
definitely agree to reason scripture.
Gotcha. Okay.
Aren't y'all the same two brothers
When we was over there?
John.
Yeah. TruthSeekersRead.
Right. Okay, so now what was your question?
You was gonna show us where it said that he was God, that the Son of God was created.
You called out the scripture, so I don't know. I'm going to go to the same one that you called out, John 1:1. So that's why I stopped and I had that dialogue first, because clearly we're going to be looking at the same scriptures. I'm going to say how I interpret the scripture.
Oh.
I'm not saying like it's going to be my own opinion. I'm saying I'm going to look and see what's there. I'm going to give you that, but we clearly have a disagreement with the same scripture, right? All right.
Well, I can't say it's a disagreement y'all here with you, because then I wouldn't be fair to you to say you
fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
You want to read it off?
John chapter 1 and verse 1. In the
Okay.
beginning. Go ahead.
St. John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High. The same was in the beginning with the Most High. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life, and the life was the light of men, and the light shineth in darkness, and darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent.
Let's stop right there.
Right.
So we're going to go right there.
You're right.
Basic. Go right back to Genesis 1:1. You don't want to go there?
I don't think it's well, we can. See, for me, I'm an old man, and see, I have to take in step by step.
We're gonna go back and forth, so it's not like I'm saying I'm gonna move forward.
But I guess for me, I'm trying to see if the verse was clear enough that we have to go to someone else.
All I'm doing is pacing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be moving. I don't like to go over scriptures real fast. You just ask me a question. I want to make sure that I answer that.
Right. And see, and I like to see, for me, it's the context that was given in. And if I jump somewhere else when it's not needed, then I got to remember.
Well, see, we don't know if it's not needed yet. Let's just go in here and we'll read it, and then we'll go back and forth from there. What's wrong with that?
Are we comprehending what the word is?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to comprehend because the questions on the table is that the Son of God was created, and so going back to where he is, and I thought that's why we went there, because he said he was using that because he knew where I was gonna go, and whatnot.
See,
so
that's why I was saying before, I wasn't trying to engage and all that. You asked me a question. I'm just trying to give you my understanding. Now, when I give you my understanding, you can go any way you seek to go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't think it's gonna get us to a sound answer.
That didn't answer your question.
No.
Well, see, that's the reason why we're going in here. That's why we got to go
means
one
that he was
scripture at a
created.
time. Right. So this is a precept. This is a precept.
Oh,
so this is precept upon precept.
see, because soon you bring that up, see, then that caused me to ask another question. What do you mean by precept?
Okay, well, look, go to Isaiah 28:9.
Okay.
A precept is pretty much a law that was given, something that was in Torah, where you can go through both places, more than one place, and see where that law was given. You can go to another place, see the exact same law, how it was used.
And that's what it's going to give us in Isaiah 28:9 and 10?
No, I'm just giving you the definition. You said what was a precept. So
Right, and I can't remember because everybody kind of talking, and somebody said, well, let's go to Isaiah 28. So if I go somewhere, I'm going there for a reason. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going there for a reason to back up. Here's why I'm using this.
Just answer your questions. It's not. I'm just trying to answer your questions.
I mean, but you are asking them in a way that you would like for me to understand what it is that you're conveying, though, right? Because if I just answer,
I get that, but I haven't even been able to read the scripture yet. So
Isaiah 28:9. That's where you're going. Okay.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Okay, so here it's clearly talking about the Mashiach Yahushua, or the spirit of the Mashiach Yahushua, the spirit of the Most High. Who is he going to give an understanding heart? Who is he going to teach knowledge to?
Now, is that the context of that verse?
Let's keep on reading. We'll go and look.
Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, and there a little.
Now, if we was to go and look at what a precept was in the Strongs, could I do that? Is that okay?
Well, I already agree with you that a precept is a command.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, well,
right,
look,
right.
if we go there, it's no point
Right.
in going back and forth.
Right. But here, what we're saying is for the context of that, is that the context that when you went to 9 and 10, because remember, we were in there and pulled out something. So is that the context that God is saying, this is how you teach?
This is how he has us to understand doctrine.
So
when you ask me a question, I say, okay, well, let me show you. I'm showing you how I understand it. That's why I go back and forth to show a precept.
So how you might understand it is not how the author intended it?
I'm not saying none of that. I don't know what you mean by that. All I'm saying is the way I understand it is there's Torah, there's laws given, right? Then, throughout the entire Bible, from Genesis all to Revelation, there's statutes and judgments and laws that we have to keep, right? Now, meditating on these precepts, going back and forth, here a little, there a little, right? This is how we understand how the Most High thinks, his laws, his statutes, and his commands, right? That's what I understand a precept to be. So when you ask me a question, I'm gonna show you a precept. I'm gonna go where it was over here, and I'm gonna show you where it is over here, so I can show you the whole picture from what I see it.
All right, so that's how you see it. But from the writer's perspective, that's not how he's using it.
Okay.
So then if you're saying that, then that's an error. If you're using it that way and the writer's not using it that way, then contextually you have become an error. Not the writer, but the way that you're using your premise. It's wrong.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So when John was writing his whatever, let's just go to the prophet Isaiah. He was a great prophet, right?
That is Isaiah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it is Isaiah.
I know. I'm talking about. Let's just go to him as a topic, not in the book. We're already there, right? The prophet Isaiah, when he wrote everything down, did he know all things?
When he wrote his book. So what you're talking about right there is you're talking about revelation without illumination. No, he might not have known all things, but we're talking about what we talking about.
Okay.
And so you know that that's not the context in which that's used.
My whole point is, if he was only writing with the knowledge that he was given to him at that particular time, why are you saying that we should only look at it the way that he saw it at that time when we are here with the volume of the book?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. So what I'm saying is you have the full volume of the book, and he's not teaching that. So why are you teaching it? Nor is that taught in the book anywhere.
Because if he was intended to have the volume of the book, he would have had the volume of the book.
But
he
him
wasn't
having
intended.
the volume of the book and you fully having the volume of the book does not change.
Isaiah did not have the volume of the book
because
it was not intended for him to have the volume of the book.
Let me express it this way from a scripture. Let me express it this way if you don't mind. Let me express it this way if you don't mind, from a scripture perspective. Here's what we have to be careful, because the same thing that I'm holding you to, you have the right to hold me to. Because if I turn around and say, now all of a sudden I got a revelation of something that was not in Scripture, you have the right to say, well, what did you come with that at? Because if we're talking about the volume, wait, bear with me, because if we talk about the volume of the book itself tells us that the things that were not known in the old time. He didn't leave it to us to come up to say, well, here's what I believe that it is. And see, because we get that, that's how we got different denominations, different camps, because just bear with me, because then we leave it to our own interpretation, and I believe that God wanted all of us to understand His word, and whatnot. So He took it away from me, where I shouldn't have to bring it. That's why we come back to talking in context. Yes, we know that we will go over here, but to say that is a way to teach, and then to go to a verse.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
So that's not. So question. So why are you using this example on precept?
Because you asked me what a precept was. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna show you what my understanding of a precept is, and we went there.
Your understanding is that's how you teach, right?
That was an assumption.
That's what you said.
Is it?
No,
So it's not
here's
what
the
I
question:
said.
is it or is it not?
On your sunglasses.
Yeah.
So
is it or is it not how you interpret your scriptures through precepts?
Absolutely.
So then, like I said, this is where you're getting it from to say this is how you teach, and when I'm telling you how you're using it contextually is wrong.
I got you. Okay, so my whole point is this. I haven't even been able to show you a full precept because you haven't been able to let me read the scripture.
So first thing we got to do this. We got to define if you using it right or not. And if we see
you can't even get there because we haven't even went through a full precept yet.
Listen, The thing is this, like y'all do this every day, we do it every day.
Yeah.
We've been through Isaiah 28:9-10. We know if somebody uses
well, no, but we're not.
Hold on, wait. I said that in the first place. Like, look, if we're going to dialogue to make sure that we have an understanding amongst brothers, look, I'm down with it. But if it's going to turn into nothing but a chess match, who can checkmate who?
No, but it's not. But we're not debating.
If it's only going to be who can checkmate who, I'd rather not dialogue with that at all because we're going to be spinning our wheels in the mud and there's people over there that's hopping on buses.
Well, I got you because in other words, if we don't agree, so in other words, if the dialogue means, so in other words, if the dialogue means that you don't agree with me with the scripture, I don't agree with you, then we can't talk. Sometimes, bear with me, sometimes even if we don't see something, I might could walk away and say, well, you know, after thinking about it, I might be able to say, as long as we're not that debating, because I don't like that. All I'm trying to do is to go along step by step and not throw a whole lot of things, and then I don't allow nobody to throw a lot at me because I ain't gonna remember all that. Then I can't give a reply.
You said that, and I was trying to show you one precept, and I never got to it. And so I'm not gonna. I don't want to sit up here and be like, oh, well, you gonna listen to me? That's not even
right.
You my elder, and I respect you. We all one people, one nation out here, and whether everybody understand it or not, I still gonna love y'all and respect y'all at the end of the day, regardless. But it's kind of hard for me to hear you say that when I was trying to give you my understanding on one question, and you wouldn't let me complete it.
But you remember, that's why when you started, I said, why are we going there?
And I said, let me show you. I'll show you why we're going there.
Well, we got into going.
Okay, can you bear with me?
Remember, we went to John. And then we wanted to go to Genesis. And I was like, wait a minute. Then we went to Isaiah.
That's one complete precept. That's one complete precept.
We might have to set up another time that we can talk.
That's one complete precept.
Y'all got the number.
Right, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
And look, it's all love. I don't want you to feel as if I'm trying to disrespect y'all or anything. I'm just trying to stay precise and on point with what we originally agreed to when we first started.
Right. I got it. And the number's on there. Well, actually, my number, that's the number for my number's on the bottom here. And that way you can call me and we can set it up and I'll get with Minister.
When we look at it, bottom line is this. If we right or you right, salvation is for us, right? So if you miss the mark, then what do you miss? Salvation.
Absolutely.
Right. So then, that's what
we agree on that. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. We.
Peace be with y'all, man. Love. All right.
All right. If there's no talk, there's no dialogue, there's no coming to understand it. Right.